Hello! This video I'm going to show you all the Series 3 botbots that I've got. Botbots were little transformers that changed from everyday objects like sofas, phones, food, drinks into robot forms. You can get them from between I think it's £2 to £5 depending on where you get the one packs from. But there you go. So we have our botbots and we have some wobbly stuff. So the first one is, yeah, it's the Jack in the Box, alright. You can move the clown's head around. You can't move this about and turn it round, unfortunately. It is what it is. Yeah, robot mode bits, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So to transform the thing, what you do is fold that out, fold the legs out, fold that down, and fold the arm out, and I think, no, you pull that up so you can reveal a bit of detail in there. So there, it's supposed to be like a clown, I think. I really don't know what's going off there. It just is what it is, I suppose. But it's nice, it's different. It's kind of like the Christmas tree one, except more obvious, I suppose. Oh yeah, the colours are nice. Nice bit of yellow, nice bits of red all over. Shame it's got no eyes, so it's a blind clown, unless that's its eye. Whatever. I don't know why you'd have a whole clown's head on your hand. It's kind of like a weird puppet sort of thing. Oh no, it's kind of like a weird puppet talking to itself or something. Whatever. Now this one, I believe, is a bike racing game. I'll just come in here and just zoom in somewhat. You can see like two moulded in bikes, and you can see the screen. You've got dual checkered flag, you've got two different botbots, both are pencil ones I think, and then some detail over there. Checkered flag tampered on there, and at the back you've got a lot of detail. You've got the air intake, air vent there, and then you've got all the different buttons and whatnot, so where the power and whatnot goes in to these cabinets. So just zoom out somewhat. So to transform it, fold the legs down and push them back. Yes, they are the legs. Not the most stable ones, but they are what they are. Then pull these out. A little bit of nice mechanical detail in there. Very nice. Fold them up. It does help. And then get the arms out. Now you will need a nail, and they just pull out like that. And they can fold them down if you want, like so. So just stand it up if I can. It is a bit hard, so I'll just, there we go, like that. So not really much more is revealed here apart from the very simple visory face. I'll just zoom in here. You can see little handed focus. Thank you. You can see little hand detail, but not really that much. It's, I mean, they haven't done another one of these, which is surprising, but in another way it isn't as well, because what would you really do different? Then again, the amount of repaints they've done, I'm surprised they haven't actually. Next we have one that, I'll just show you, this had a hair on it. It's a dummy, or a pacifier if you're American. So yeah, you can basically see the eye in there, but it's a dummy. It's nicely coloured actually. The plastic's really well done. I think this is painted plastic, but the rest is, oh no, that's painted as well. So it's a sort of pinky colour. So to transform it, you just rotate it around so you can see the mouth, well, their eye. Fold these out, rotate these down, or to the back, whichever you prefer, and fold the hands out, and then fold this down. And there you have the little botbot. And you can see, I'll just zoom in the camera, you can see a Whoa, 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 that's too far. There we go. You can see a little mouth poking out of there. A little bit of a chest detail is now shown. But other than that, I mean, could say their wings or a cape sort of thing. But other than that, it is what it is. You can see a little pupil within its eye. Oh, cute. But I think it's called the Shushifier. I don't know whether it's its hands or its great big 3 fingers. Now, different to the other one we had, the orange backpack, here's a blue one. It's a lot bigger and it's got about the same detail, I'd say. A little bit of detail on the front there, black straps, pockets painted in black, that mesh detail that you see on backpacks. Weird that the back straps aren't painted black, but oh well, it is what it is. It's got a fair bit of paint already, leave it alone. To transform it, you fold the legs out, pull the arms out, which because of all the nubs on the side, really easy to do. Then you pull these sections out. Now, I'll just zoom in here. Not that much. If you can see on there, there's a little tab which goes into there. It can be a little bit tricky, but it is doable because these bits are a bit soft. And then you can fashion these however you want, like antlers, get the word out right. More grey is revealed on the legs and on the face. It looks like it's got a reverse Mohican, and it's happy with itself. Next we have one that's another drinks one, and it is pretty much the same as the blue and grey one. Zoom out a bit, God. It's meant to be a one with, it's meant to be a disused one. You can see a plaster on there, you can see it's radioactive, a radioactive drink, why not? Nice straw design, and they're meant to be painted, them details, but oh well. To transform it, all you need to do is fold this up as far as you can, pull these out, which they can pull off on this one really well, and that's basically it. It's different enough. It's different enough. You can see a lot of detail on the face and a little bit of yellow on there, and that's pretty much it new for this one. It stands pretty well because, I mean, it's a round base. It's a nice enough one. It's a nice enough one. Next we have one that you could really repaint it gunmetal grey and purple and have it as a Sharkticon. But at the minute it's a hat. The original was red and black, or was it orange and black? Can't remember. But this is a grey and blue hat. I think it's a bit more convincing as a hat than the other one because of the colours. This bit was painted on the original one, and it's a little bit of details on the rim of the hat and nothing else. Apart from the back, a little bit of a strap detail on there, as it were. So to transform it, what you need to do first is pull out the fin and rotate it around, like so. Then get this section and pull it back, pull this out and pull this out. Rotate it out, so it's like that. You could leave it like that, it's some sort of Sonic shark. Even though I'm doing the Mario theme. Then, with your fingernails, pull out the hands. Then you can rotate the hands up, then fold out the legs. So there you go. It's got a little bit of articulation in the tail, the arms and the fin. So yes, baby Sharkticon, do baby Sharkticon, do. Now this one was really hard to find, but I'm glad I've got it. It's a little Christmas tree. This one is one of the hardest ones from series 3 to find. Well, it was, but you can find them in Asda and pretty much anywhere now. But oh well, it is what it is. Nice colours though. Star on the top, all nicely done. Red for the tinsel. No baubles, but it is what it is. To transform it, all you need to do is fold out these sections. Fold these sections out. Fold out the little tiny feet. You can fold out the arms if you want. And, come on, fold that section down. I mean, that's a nice face. It's also got a little... I think it's like a helper's uniform, Santa's little helper, with a belt and little star on it. Yeah, it's a nice little one. It looks like it's doing carol singing, don't it? Ooh, I'm talking in a taxi, one in a car. And as it's March when I'm recording this, begone with your carol singing. Pinball. Yeah, it's a pinball machine, alright. Shame the face ain't covered up, but it's a botbot, let it go. These flaps are a little bit annoying to keep in position, but they are what they are. Nice detail here, a bit of blue there, bit of blue there. Very purple. To transform it, all you need to do is pull the legs out and rotate them. Pull the hands out, and again, it's nice if you've got nails. Fold these sections out, fold the head up, and fold the head up, and hopefully they'll stay in place. But you can have them out to be like shoulder pads sort of thing. But I like to have them up just to be a bit more cohesive. It's very tall and very forward leaning. It looks like a wobbly wavy flailing arm inflatable tube man. But instead it hasn't found work for ages and is getting a bit desperate. Here's a watch. Now, it's a little bit tricky because is that the front or is that the front? Now, it looks like moulded hands with cog detail in there. That's why I question if that's the front. But I'm pretty sure that's meant to be the front, really, isn't it? Nice detail on the strap, nice paint work as well, and very nice buttons on top there. Transforming it's very simple. All you need to do is come to the back here and fold the legs. Fold the legs out. Very stiff. I'll zoom in. Zoom out. Zoom out. And then rotate the arms. And then you can rotate them down if you so wish. So this botbot, you've got a hook or a laser beam on that hand, because it does, and then a normal hand on this one. It looks like it's carrying a giant shield. So it's a thing, and I don't know whether it's happy or it's not really got any eyes properly as such. It kind of looks like it's got it needs a shave all over its face. Watch, face, ha! So this next one's another drink sort of one, but the transformation's a bit different. And also, the straw rotates. If the top was white and the middle was black or white or something, you could say it's cola sort of thing, but it's just a generic sort of drinking implement, beverage container. So to transform it, you basically, it's one of them, is it? Pull out the legs. Pull out. Pull out the legs as far as they will come, which I think is just that far. Is it really worth it to give it legs if that's as far as they will come? Pull out the arms, which are a lot easier. You'll be pleased to hear. God, that's so stiff. And then at that nub, pull out the flap. It's very generic looking, but I'm glad I've got a version of this. There's about 3 or 4 different versions of this one, and I'm glad I've got one. Here's another drink one. Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming. Yeah. So one little detail I'd like to point out is at the top, this little dint in there is where you drink from it. It's a nice little detail. It's nothing major, but it's just something I like to see. I like how it almost follows the colours. Brown stripe in the middle, orange at the top and orange at the bottom. It's just the shame this bit's cream, but oh well. Apparently it's supposed to be pineapple pumpkin spice latte. I suppose the colours make it look autumnal or Halloween flavoured, but oh well. It is what it is. What you do to transform it is pull this section out, pull the legs down, pull the arms out, and they do come out quite far, like so. Pull the other arm out, like so, and then fold this section down, and there you go. No, you don't. You can see in there, you've got moulded in hand detail. Kind of looks like there it's hands sort of thing. A little bit more moulded detail in there. I don't know why this bit wasn't cream and this bit wasn't brown, but ah well. It looks like it's going to say, "Oi, mate, I know how to overthrow the government. Mate, no, just listen to me plan." Next we have a arcade machine, and it's Toast Boy versus Popcorn Man. Yeah, Toast Boy versus Popcorn Man. Or it might be one of them drinks contain things. Hard to tell. Very nicely painted on this one. I like the screen, very nicely done. The control stick, pretty well done. 5 buttons on there. Usually it's 4, isn't it? On the underside, well, it's robot bits, isn't it? On the back, you've got the air vents, and that's basically it. So, to transform it, you pull out the arms, fold it up, pull out the legs, fold the arms so they're facing down, like so. Pull that bit out, and there you go. So this looks like Soundwave if he was doing clean-up at a murder scene. That's how I see it anyway, except he's got the yellow overalls on rather than the white ones. But yeah, he can also lie up in bed, apparently. Yeah. Only new details in the face, actually. Yellow for the eyes, grey for the mouth plate. That's basically it. So I think this is meant to be Tipex. I'm not sure, but I think it's meant to be, or whitewash stuff, whatever that means. So for this one, it's got a nice thing at the front and grey for the bottle lid. To transform it, all you need to do is pull that out, fold the legs down, and they will snap into place. Well, they will go into place, should I say. Fold that up, fold that out, and fold that up. Yes, it's a cannon with the crosshairs on it. Pew pew, bang bang. So yeah, this is one I really like. No hand on there, strangely enough, but a lot of mechanical detail. Excuse me. A bit of mechanical detail on there, and he just looks like he's using a massive cannon to shoot things with. Or it could be a megaphone. Excuse me, sort of thing. It's a bit heavy on that arm, but you know. There's a lot more detail here. It's very, very kill all the human sort of robot sort of appeal with this one. Candy floss. I don't know why it's got a red stripe around the cone handle, whatever you want to call it. But it's a nice little bit of candy floss. It's nicely detailed and nicely textured, and the pink is pretty spot on. I don't know why it's got some red striping on here. Is that the case with candy floss? I don't know. To transform it, what you do is pull this section up, like so. Then come to the legs and fold them out, like so. Then come to the arms and pull them out, like so. And that is it. It looks like it's got a unicorn horn. What you can do also is rotate the top half so you can get it how you want. So a bit more grey revealed, a bit of white on the hands, and then the face is revealed. Weirdly enough, it's got strange cheek detail and a weird smirky face. This is meant to be like a roll of tickets you get from the arcades, like Skegness or whatnot. You can trade in for any old kind of plastic rubbish. We've all done it, let's face it. Nice how they've got the little stars on, because you usually find some sort of little detail on these paper, cardboardy, tickety things. Not on there, which is a shame, but hey ho, a nice paint on there. All you do to transform it is, which one? Oh, it's them ways. Open them up to reveal. Yeah. It has got moulded in arms, at least, but it's like a snaily slug weird monster thing. You see what I've seen? I will take bookings for voiceover work. But seriously though, I really don't know what to make about this one. I'm keeping it because I don't honestly know. I just don't honestly know. Is it meant to be like a Jabba the Hutt sort of monster where you give him money and he'll give you tickets and then you owe him in the future? They did do a red one as a film ticket reel, but it just looks like it's made of cheese. Quack quack to you too. So it's a duck. It's a nice duck. Details are very nice on the face, blue eyes, orange beak, and details all around very nice. And you can kind of tell where its head is. So to transform it, all you do is pull out these sections, fold that up, rotate the head, pull out the feet, and you can fold the arms down if you want. A bit stiff, but they are what they are. And I can imagine this being sea spray as a bot. A little rubber ducky sort of thing. It's goes very much in for the sea form theme. And if you can just see, it's got little bubbles on the visor. Aww. Little duck feet and all. So it has got little moulded in hands, but it just looks like it's dressing up in fancy dress costume as a duck. It's brilliant. Would you ever say no to me? Here's a pumpkin. Yeah, it's Halloween one, even though the inside of it is purple. But why not? Why not? So, yeah, apart from the green bit at the top, not really much detail in terms of colour. It's nice that it's all rounded and bumpy like a pumpkin is, but to transform it, you pop this off, fold down the feet, pull out the arms, a little bit stiff, but pull out, start again shall I? It's a pumpkin, everyone. It's a pumpkin. Now, not much in terms of paint, but it's got nice bumpy bits because it's a pumpkin, and green at the top for the stalk. But it's purple on the inside, because why not? So to transform it, you fold out the feet, pull out the arms, remove this bit to reveal a face, and then pull out the horns. It's supposed to be a knight, but it's got more like a devil sort of look to it. It's got a hole there which you can put it in. Can you? Yes. There's a hole at the back you can put it in, I think. Sort of, kind of. It doesn't really hold that well, but it's in. What you're meant to do is plug it into one of the arms like a shield, like so, and it goes off to slay the dragon. It looks like a little impy demon-y thing. How it is, it's just awesome. It's a little pumpkin. Look at it. Look at it. In fact, I'm not going to cut. I'm going to find the next one. Hang on. That it? Of course it is. So, this one goes with this one. The reason being is that it's kind of like George and the Dragon sort of thing. So I'll just leave that there a minute. So with this one, it's supposed to be like a sweet. I think of it like a dolly mixture sort of thing. It kind of got the right colours for it, I think. To transform it, pull the legs down, pull the hands out, well, the arms should I say, pull the little tail out. Apparently it's a candy corn, whatever that is. I think it's American, but for me it's a dolly mixture. Pull these sections out and oh god, they're so stiff. There we go. And they're meant to be like wings, I think. Come on. There we go. And it's supposed to be like a dragon. And this goes off to slay. Can stand up. Stand up, man. Pumpkin man. And this one slays sweet dragons. No, that's Jurassic Park, you fool. This one I think is like a training cup. One of them where little kids hold it by both hands like that, a sippy thing. It's one of them where it's an awesome transformation, and what it looks like is really, really well. So, how you transform? I mean, it's got measurement on it. If I just zoom in a little bit, it goes minimum of. I'll just zoom in there. Minimum of 60, maximum of 240 millilitres. I didn't know it said millilitres on it and ounces. That's quite something. And it goes from 2 ounces to 8 ounces. Huh. And if you didn't know what the difference is in ounces and millilitres, then you either need to get out more or you may. Right, so what you do to transform it and what it transforms into, you are not ready. Fold these sections down, rotate this around, pull this leg out, and the same on the other side. There you go. Then pull these feet out. If you just give it a bit of a punch, they will fold out. Then push this section out. I know, right? Then fold this up. It's a dog with large ears. Oh my god, that's just adorable. And what's even more adorable? Tilted head puppy, look! Look at the thing! Look at it! This is a bag of pretzels. Or it could be a bag of crisps, I suppose. Depends on the version you get. There's about 3. There's a green one. There's, I think, a red one. And this one, which is the bag of pretzels. So, it's blue. With, very hard to keep hold of. With the pretzel design on it. We'll just zoom in on it. Just to show you that they are pretzels. So, to transform it, what you need to do is fold the legs out. pull these sections out. Good grief, they are stiff. Ow! And what I like to do is fold them up a bit. So it's like that. Then what you can do is fold the arms out, which means folding these all the way up so you've got a little bit of room. Pull the arms out. Pull the arms out like so. And pull the other arm out. There you go. A lot of yellow is revealed in this, and he will stand. I like when they do proper faces on them. It looks like they've got something to be proud of themselves of. It's a football, alright. It's very round. In fact, it's completely round. Be careful with this one because it's so round and smooth you can lose it because it's so slippery. So this might take a while to transform, but the colours are very spot on, very nice. But to transform it I need to, right, so you kind of need to figure it out on your own sort of thing, because you just pull. You just need to feel at it and pull where you can and rotate it around like so, and then pull this section down. It will pull out. It'll only pull out so far. The arms won't move, and there you go. Yeah, that's as far as it'll go. So I like the face on it. It's like whistling. It's like yeah, kind of like doing an off tune version of that song. As it rolls off, it rolls really well. It don't want to stop rolling. This is supposed to be a load of toy blocks. It just about gets away with it, just about. You can rotate this section and rotate this to get it how you want a bit more, but I don't know, do your best with it. It's very colourful, I'll say this, it's very colourful. To transform it, rotate that up, fold out the arms. They only fold out a tiny bit. What you want to do, because of way it's centred, have the dot so it's facing the same way as the triangle, like that. And then fold out this nub at the top. It'll only go so far, I think, yeah. And then pull up the angry eyes. I mean, the bottom bit's on a ball joint, so it can wibble about however you want, which is nice. The hands are a bit hard to stay in, but they only go out so much. Can that pull up? No. Okay, so that don't pull up either. That's fine. But it's really a very generic looking robot thing of beep, boop, destroy all humans. Hello, human. I have a very mistrusting expression on my face. It was a telly showing a fireplace, but what I've done is had my mate paint this bit grey so it's more like a proper fireplace, and remove the telly aerial because that just looked daft. Transformation's the same. I suppose I could have kept the red arms, but I thought, nah, it's kind of like a Santa suit. This just looks weird. Logging Fire Santa. TV Cop. Logging Fire Santa. TV Cop. So this one is pretty much the same mould as the Ham Samurai one, but it's a little bit different in the way that the legs are done and how it feels and the top is. So it's obviously a pineapple, and how it transforms is you pull the legs out. It transforms pretty much the same. It's just how it goes about, how it's moulded is different. The legs are a little bit loose, so they can drop down too much, I feel. Pull the arms out. I'll start again, shall I? So this pineapple is basically the same mould as the Ham Samurai, but obviously things are different. The colour's different, the moulding is different, the top is different, and the legs are different. So to transform it, you pull the legs down. They can be a bit loose, so just watch out for that. Pull the arms out, like so. Then pull the flap out, you see about the legs, and then pull the sword out. Yes, it is another samurai. Sensei Spiny. I like how it's got a scarred eye and a normal eye. You are not ready for this. And it's got feathers or something on there for some reason. Okie dokie. It can stand up. I've had it stand up. It's just a bit of a thing. Try and make stand up. Come on. You will not defeat me, trust me. Nay! No, I'm not holding it up. Shut up. But I really like it. I like it more than the Ham Samurai, even though it's not as stable. You know, if someone tells me they want to build a snowman, I've got a hammer. But anyway, back to botbots. This is a snowman. I think it's meant to be a Christmas ornament, and I think that's because of this little thing on the top where you can put hook in it. You can probably use it as a Christmas ornament actually, which is nice. To transform it, well, I'll go through what it looks like actually. Little buttons for the mouth and waistcoat, well, coat, a little bow tie, a carroty nose, and a hat, which is normal. To transform it, pull the legs down, pull this up, pull this arm out, like so. Pull this arm down, yes, this is its arm, which makes it a bit heavy on one side, but hey ho. And then rotate this up, and I like to rotate it all the way around. He's so happy he's got a snowman's head for an arm. And if you could, you would be too. I mean, if you've got a snowman's head for an arm, what more do you want in life? Probably two arms that match actually. That'd probably be more. Oh, and probably somewhere to live. Probably a house. I really don't know what food stuff this is meant to be. I reckon it's some sort of berries. I've never seen any brown berries before, but or maybe it's just some sort of cakey strawberry stuff or something. Whatever it is, it looks nice enough. It's brown, red and greeny coloured. Or it might be blue to your eyes. I don't know you. To transform it, you guessed it, pull the feet out. God, this stiff. Pull. There we go. Then rotate that down. Then fold the hands out. Rotate them down like so. It's a nice enough thing. It's got little love hearts for eyes. Focus, camera. Focus. Thank you. Bit more yellow. A lot more yellows exposed in this mode. It's not one of my favourites, but you know, it's not bad. This one's a pram. An old style pram by the looks of it as well. Nice bit of yellow for the hood, and the bars are painted pretty nicely, and you can pretty much tell how it's going to transform. But detail on the bottom's alright, at least it's got some. But to transform it, what you do is fold that up, if it's not done already. Fold the feet out, you have to do it in that order. Then fold this bit down and fold that bit. I have to do it again, aren't I? It's a pram. You can kind of tell how it's going to go. So let's begin. Fold all this up and then fold the feet out and then fold that down. You have to do it in that order, otherwise it don't work. Then you can fold the arms out. The arms can pop off and they are so tiny. So tiny. And because of how the wheels are at the back, it can balance it a bit. Well, not balance it, but stop it from completely falling over, which is something. It's got goggles or glasses, and it's got a mean look on its face. Why? Just cause, I suppose. Now, this one I think is meant to be a tablet. Like an iPad or something like that. I'm guessing that because of the thing at the top and the thing at the bottom, and because it's a big screen. It could be a phone, I suppose. It could be a smartphone. I don't think so, because it doesn't have any detail to show it's a phone of any kind. I think it's just a tablet, and I'm pretty sure the description says so as well. But it'll be on screen otherwise. Not much detail, just a load of grey. You can see the robot feet and fairly good painted blue on there. So to transform it, what you need to do first is pull the legs out. Fairly standard. Then pull the arms out. These are really easy. It's as good. They weren't that tight before. But there's little crevices where you can get your nail in there, or your thumb or finger or whatnot, and just pull the arms out. Then what you do is pull that bit down, and then what you do is pull these ears up. Yes, so it's some sort of cat. I didn't know what to make of it then, and I don't now. It's just something else, really, isn't it? The face is fairly standard for this sort of thing, and the arms have got some nice blue on it. It's a lighter blue than this. This is more of a turquoisey sort of colour, and the feet are also a lighter blue. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. And while I'm at it, I'll just show you the baby monitor version. So it's got the little speaker controls, the little wave on it. It's also got a little focus, 1984. It's a weird time, and battery's not that good, and it's got an Autobot symbol. On the back, nothing, and on the front, you've just seen it. And transformation is just the same. I'll just show you the face because it's basically the same sort of thing, really. Why is the baby crying? Why? Here's a camera. There's been so many variants of this. There's been a black one. There's a black one with a bit of other stuff on. There's been a black one with a lot of green on it. There's been a blue one, I think. And then there's been this one. I like this one the most because it's got the most colour on it. Nothing on the back, but on the front we've got yellow for the flash, blue for the lens. Would have liked it to be white, but don't matter too much. Bit of colour on the side for some reason, and then a bit of colour for the plating, or whatever you want to call it. Mostly all over. And then on the top we've got details for the clicker and some other sort of buttons. So to transform it, what you need to do first is pull this section up, pull that section back, and then pull the feet. Rotate this bit so it's facing that way, and rotate that so it's facing that way. I don't know why it's got a love heart for it, but whatever, for an eye, but whatever. It's got a little mouth as well, as you can see. Focus, thank you. I like to think it's got some sort of weird hammer and a cannon, and it loves to attack things, but you know, I like the fact of what it is. It's a little camera that could and will kill you. It's one of the easiest and fun ones to transform as well, which is also a bonus. Here's a bunch of grapes. It's not the most coherent and Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. They are a very deep purple, even though it doesn't show on camera. I suppose you could say they're a highway star or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sorry. A bit of green on the leaves, which is nice. So to transform it, what you need to do is pull this bit out, which is one of the arms. Then pull all this down, like so, to reveal this pink thing. Yeah, so that means its bum is on display, and that just looks unfortunate. Then what you do is pull this down, which is its other hand, and then you should be able to pull this up. Yeah, you pull it, right, so you can pull this top bit up and spin it round. So pull it up until it doesn't come anymore, and rotate it round until you see the face. It's very hard to do so, but when you do, you get something like this. And if you can see under there, you can see a green visor. It's happy with itself. It looks like it's got a giant zip. Green feet, just because the hands, there is kind of a hand in there. I'll just try and get it in focus. Just about see a hand in there, I think. Yeah, there's kind of a hand in there as well. So it's a nice one. It's nice to have something a little bit different. There is a banana one that turns into a monkey, but that one's not great. Not grape. I'm so funny. Well, I like to think I am anyway. Yep, they've done a pretzel. I kid you not, they've done a pretzel. It's nicely painted, nice painted detail, but let's get to the transformation. There you go. Everything's just been done on here. You can move the arms if you want, but it's a nice thing, isn't it? It's nice and basic, but it's kind of like Burgertron in the sense that it's got all the details in the robot form, but everything else is just basically bit of flip bits up, down. There you go. Job done. Bit of green for the eyes, light brown for the face, light brown detail all over the body. It gives it a bit of pop, I think. Now they've done a normal orange that hasn't gone off. I might get that one at some point, but here's the one that has gone off. You won't believe what it turns into. So rotate these things out. There's 4 of them to rotate. Yes, it's animal-like, so just rotate all of these out like so. Ooh. Oh, it's got a little yellow toes painted on the front, and I didn't know that. Huh. Anyway, pull the tail out, which has got a nice bit of orange painted on it, just cause. Then pull this up, and then you should be able to pull the head out and fold that back. It's a Triceratops, or citrus. Yeah, I like how the top of the grill matches the leaf colours. I really like that. It's got a beak, like all Triceratopses do. I might get the proper orange one. I did replace the mouldy apple with the proper apple, so I might do. Nice little teddy bear. It's really nicely detailed. The lines make it look like it's the teddy bear stuff. It's also got the nice bow tie, nice facial features all together, and it's got them bits on, which is nice. The paw outprints on the legs, which is nice. To transform it, fold the legs up like that, fold these flaps out like so. Pull the arms out, and they're not on ball joints, they're just on hinges, so they just go up and down. That's basically it. Then you fold this down. Why not, I say to this, why not? It's got a bow tie, it's got kind of like a suit sort of thing going on, and it just looks like it just wants to be friends with everyone. It looks like it's in a bear costume, if anything. It's a bear transformer, a teddy bear transformer that dresses up as a teddy bear. Now, this one at first glance just looks like a box full of stuff, but it is actually a crane machine. They could have made it a little bit bigger to make it more obvious, but it is what it is. So you've got the little knob that reaches the crane around. You've also got the crane itself. You've also got a nice picture of different botbots in there, which again is really nice. To transform it, you pull that arm out. You pull this arm out. You fold the legs up, which is surprising. Most of these is pull the legs out, not fold the legs out. And then pull the head up. It's a very basic looking face, but considering what it is, I think it's alright. You can rotate this bit however you want. And this claw just... It works. The colours are a bit weird for a crane machine, but again, it works. It's a baby's bottle. Yes, it is. And they've done so many variants of this one, but the first one was chili sauce, and, well, hot sauce, chili sauce, whatever. But I was thinking, I know they're going to repaint it as a baby's bottle, and they did. Nicely painted, actually. Good colours on the top. And just white all round, mostly. To transform it, there's a little nub on there. Well, little nick that opens them up. Fold out the legs. How do you fold out? Yeah, rotate this bit. Actually, it'd be best to rotate it half so you can fold out the arm and then round to the other side. Pull out the arm. It only goes so far. And then, yeah, that's the problem. The arms don't stay out that well. So you're constantly having to pull them out. Then what you do is rotate the face, and there you've got the baby bottle. Why? Now, the knife, fork and spoon are leftovers from the hot sauce, which is a little bit of a shame, but it is what it is. The design on the bib, though, can we get some focus on that, can we? Is it a cow? I think it's a cow. Yeah, I think it is a cow. But the face is just basically, yeah, it's a baby's bottle. It's crying. It kind of looks like it's got a beanie hat on now. So this next one is one of my favourite ones because of how it looks. Right, so it's a box of popcorn, or a bag of popcorn, even though it's really solid. To me, it kind of looks like a gong droid, one of those really big black ones with the legs that just go jonk, jonk, jonk. If the Emperor or Darth Vader was hungry. So to transform it, a lot of popcorn, to transform it, fold down the legs and donk, donk, donk. But to transform it into its robot form, also pull up the head, and with the hands, get your fingernails only at the bottom because they pull out really well. Pull out, oh god, this one's really stiff. Pull out the hands like so, and then fold up the top half because it will collapse down a bit. And yeah, I don't know why the eyes aren't painted. Maybe it's blind. I don't know why that forearms are, well, the arms are painted on one side but not on the other side, but it is what it is. it's a nice simple one. It's a really nice simple one. So there you have it. If you enjoyed looking at this video, then good. That's been all the series 3 botbots. Goodbye for now.